Let's talk about something that is genuinely going to empty our wallets and fill our hearts with pure, unadulterated, pixelated joy. Because out of nowhere, the retro gaming gods have smiled upon us. We just got absolutely hit with a nostalgia bomb that I don't think any of us fully saw coming, at least not in this specific beautiful package. Limited run games teaming up with Marvel Games and Konami. Yes, Konami is actually doing things we like right now. Let's just take a moment to appreciate that. They have just dropped the curtain on the Marvel MaXimum collection. Now, if you grew up in the late 80s or early to mid 90s, or if you just have exceptionally good taste in classic arcade and console beat 'em ups, you might want to sit down for this. Actually, stand up, pace around your room, get the blood flowing, because this collection is bringing back 13 classic 8-bit, 16-bit, and arcade Marvel titles to the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series consoles, and Steam. 13 games. Now, they're playing a little coy with this right now. They haven't revealed the full roster yet, but they did give us a taste of 6 games that are confirmed to be in this collection. And oh boy, the lineup is already stacked. First and foremost, the crown jewel for a lot of people, X-Men the arcade game. Yes, the legendary 1992 dual-screen coin-guzzling masterpiece is back. If you don't remember this game, you missed out on the peak arcade experience of picking Wolverine or Nightcrawler and mashing attack until your thumbs blistered. But here's the absolute best part, the kicker that proves they're actually putting effort into this. X-Men is getting rollback netcode and supports up to 6 players online. Let me repeat that. 6-player online co-op with rollback netcode. You and 5 of your buddies can sit in your respective gaming chairs across the globe and hear Magneto tell you, "Welcome to Die," in glorious lag-free sync. That alone is worth the price of admission, but it doesn't stop there. We are also getting the ultimate red cartridge classics from the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo era, Spider-Man and Venom MaXimum Carnage, as well as its follow-up, Venom/Spider-Man Separation Anxiety. These games were the absolute pinnacle of licensed beat-em-ups back in the day. Comic book panel cutscenes, the absolutely shredding rock soundtracks, and the sheer difficulty of trying to fight your way through the streets of New York is Venom. It's all coming back. I can already feel the hand cramps coming back just thinking about trying to beat MaXimum Carnage without losing all of my continues on the first boss. Speaking of difficulty, we need to have a serious conversation about another game included in this collection, Silver Surfer for the NES. Why is this here? Who asked for this specific form of torture to be resurrected? If you know, you know. Silver Surfer is infamous for being one of the most absurdly, punishingly difficult games ever created. You play as a cosmic being wielding the power cosmic, and yet, if you slightly brush against a pixelated rubber duck or a space rock, you instantly explode. It is a legendary meme of a game. But honestly, I'm kind of thrilled it's included because it is a vital piece of gaming history, and watching modern gamers try to beat it on Twitch is going to be the premium entertainment of the year. Rounding out the initial reveals, we also have Captain America and the Avengers, another absolute classic arcade brawler where you can play as Cap, Iron Man, Hawkeye, or Vision, and just absolutely wreck shop. And finally, we have Spider-Man and the X-Men in Arcade's Revenge. This one is a bit of a mixed bag for a lot of us. It was incredibly ambitious, letting you play as Spider-Man, Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, and Gambit in their own specific levels. But man, it was clunky and difficult. Still, the nostalgia factor is off the charts. So that is 6 games down, which means we have 7 mystery titles still waiting in the wings. It's insane. My mind is racing with the possibilities. Could we get the Punisher arcade game? What about X-Men Mutant Apocalypse for the SNES? Or maybe some of the old Game Boy titles just to round out the handheld representation. The fact that they have Marvel and Konami working together opens up so many bizarre licensing doors that were previously locked shut. Now let's talk about the modern quality of life features, because as much as we love retro games, we don't always love retro game design. This collection is coming packed with the good stuff. We are talking save states, so you can save anywhere, thank goodness. We are talking a dedicated cheats menu, so you don't have to look up game facts from 2004 to figure out how to get infinite lives. And crucially, we are getting a rewind feature. Let's go back to Silver Surfer for a second. That rewind feature is the only reason anyone is going to see the end credits of that game. I guarantee you, I will be holding down the rewind button more than the fire button when I play that one. On top of all of that, they're including a digital museum. You'll be able to check out original box art, marketing materials, and behind the scenes stuff for every single title. As someone who is a massive nerd for the marketing and history side of the gaming industry, this is huge. Being able to see how these games were pitched and sold back in the early 90s is a massive value add for a collection like this. Oh, and they even brought in the legendary composer, Chris Hulsbeck, the guy behind the music for the classic Star Wars Rogue Squadron games, to write brand new tracks for the collection's menus. The level of care here seems genuinely impressive. As of right now, we do not have a firm release date. The announcement just happened, and Limited Run Games simply said it is coming soon. But you can head over to your platform of choice right now and throw it on your wish list. Whether you're rocking the Switch, the PS5, Xbox, or PC, you are going to be covered everywhere. Personally, I think this is going to be a day one purchase for the Switch. Games like this just feel perfectly at home in a handheld format, especially when you are lounging on the couch trying to ignore your adult responsibilities like buying coffee. This entire announcement just goes to show that there is still a massive beating heart in the retro gaming community, and that companies are finally figuring out how to navigate the incredibly messy web of licensing rights to bring these games back from the dead. For years, people assumed games like the X-Men Arcade or MaXimum Carnage would be trapped in licensing purgatory forever. The fact that they aren't gives me hope for so many other stranded classics. But as always, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of the Marvel MaXimum collection? Are you as hyped as I am to get back into X-Men, the arcade game with rollback netcode? And more importantly, what do you think the remaining 7 unannounced games are going to be? Drop your predictions down in the comments below. Let's get some wild speculation going. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. It genuinely helps out the channel more than anybody knows except me. Subscribe if you haven't already so you never miss an update. And hey, maybe share this video with that one friend who still owes you a quarter from the arcade back in 1993. That is going to do it for me today. I'm Kyler Ray. I'm going to go try to figure out how to make coffee in an air fryer. And I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out and happy gaming.